Hello everyone. In last session, we have started with curve tracing of Cartesian curve, and in that we have seen first point, symmetry of the curve. Then the second point we have seen is the points of intersection. In that case, we have thoroughly gone through whether if the curve is passes through origin, then how to check it, and how to find out tangent at origin. We have covered these 2 points so far, right? A third point also we have seen how to figure out the intersection with coordinate axis. There is one thing remaining from this. Let's start with this in the today's session. Okay, so let's revise the third point one more time. That is finding intersection of given curve with the coordinate axis, right? So how to find out that intersection with x-axis, just put y is equal to 0, and intersection with y-axis, just put x is equal to 0. Now note that when you substitute y is equal to 0 or x is equal to 0, if you get values of x and y respectively different from zeros, that means in that case your point of intersection is different than origin, right? So in that case, how to proceed? Okay, so if I get point of intersection with coordinate axis different than origin, then firstly I am going to calculate dy by dx. Okay, how to find out dy by dx? Using given curve, just differentiate given curve with respect to x and find out dy by dx, right? So once you get dy by dx, let's say that intersection point with coordinate axis is x1, y1. One of this x1 or y1 is going to be 0, right? So let's say, and this is my point, okay? So when you evaluate dy by dx at a point x1, y1, and if you get this is equal to 0, then the tangent line is parallel to x-axis. That means this is your tangent line and this is parallel to x-axis, right? So in that case your curve will look like this. That is, it is intersecting this line at a single point, so this is tangent to this curve. So in that case, to draw the curve, the line is pretty much important because curve will touch this line at a single point, right? So the shape of the curve will be like this, correct? So that's why there is an importance of tangent, right, to trace the curve. Okay, so the next thing is, if I get dy by dx at point x1, y1 is equal to infinity, then tangent drawn at point x1, y1 will be parallel to y-axis. Now parallel to y-axis meaning the tangent will look like this. Now if the tangent is looking like this, that means your curve will be either like this or it may be like this. For now I'll just consider like this. Your curve will look like this. That is, the shape of the curve at this point is going to be like this, right? So at infinity, if dy by dx is infinity at a point x1, y1, then your tangent line is parallel to y-axis. Okay, and the next thing is, if dy by dx is not 0 or not infinity, if it is simply greater than 0. If it is simply greater than 0, then in that case your tangent line will make acute angle with x-axis. So tangent line in that case will look like this, and your curve will be like this. Okay, and the last case is when dy by dx at x1, y1, this is equal to 0. So in that case, tangent line at x1, y1 will make obtuse angle with x-axis. Okay, this is your x-axis, y-axis, it is making obtuse angle, right? So in that case your curve will be like this, right? It makes an obtuse angle, right? So 4 cases we have covered here. If the intersection point is other than origin, in that case, firstly find out dy by dx and evaluate dy by dx at that intersection point and check whether it is equal to 0, whether it is infinity, whether it is greater than 0 or less than 0. If one of this condition follows, then your tangent line will be one of this diagram, right? Now let's see some example based on this so that you'll get a clear idea from here. Okay, so let's take first example. I'm having here my first example. First example is a square x square, this is equal to y cube into 2a minus y. Okay, I'll not check for origin and all that. We have already did that part, right? I'll just check today intersection with x-axis and y-axis. Okay, let's find out intersection with coordinate axis. Section with coordinate axis. Okay, let's start with x-axis. To find out intersection with x-axis, you need to substitute y is equal to 0. Once you put y is equal to 0, the right hand side totally becomes 0. So what you have here, you will directly get a square x square is equal to 0. So x is 0. So therefore intersection point is 0, 0. Point is 0, 0. So no worry about this. You already know how to figure out tangent at 0, 0. Okay. So let's go to y-axis. To find out intersection with y-axis, what you do? Substitute x is equal to 0. When you put x is equal to 0, left hand side becomes 0. What you have here? 0 is equal to y cube 2a minus y. So what are the values of y? Y is 0 and y is equal to 2a. So I got 2 points again. Intersection points are 0, 0 when x is 0, y is also 0, and the other point is 0, 2a. Now note that this is the point other than origin, right? So that means since I got other than origin point, quickly I need to figure out what must be tangent at 0, 2a, right? So to do this, I'll just go to my equation back. I'll just try to figure out what is dy by dx from this equation, right? So to find dy by dx, okay, and once you get dy by dx, we are going to evaluate dy by dx at a point 0, 2a. Okay, what is the given equation? Let's start with the given equation. That is x square a square, this is equal to 2ay cube minus y to the power 4. Let's differentiate this with respect to x. Differentiate with respect to x, right? So this is 2a square x is equal to 2 times 3 times a y square dy by dx minus 4 times y cube dy by dx. So therefore what is dy by dx? Dy by dx is nothing but 2xa square. This is divided by 6 ay square minus 4y cube. I'm just considering common dy by dx from here. So in bracket you get 6ay square minus 4y cube and take it in the denominator, right? What is the next thing you are doing here? You need to figure out dy by dx at a point x comma 2a, 0 comma 2a. So evaluating dy by dx at point 0 comma 2a. This is your x1 y1 point, right? When you substitute x is equal to 0, clearly it becomes 0. So since it is 0, what is the conclusion? Tangent at a line at a point 0 comma 2a is parallel to x-axis, right? Therefore, tangent at 0 comma 2a is parallel to x-axis, right? So since it is parallel to x-axis, your tangent line at x comma 0 comma 2a, this is going to be like this, right? So at a point this which is on the curve, is tangent line is like this, that means your curve will be like this. Okay, the detailed shape of the curve, yes, we are going to trace it later on once we are finished with all the rules, but for now at this point what will be the shape of this curve? It will look like this.